have the highly anticipated Gundam Universe GU32 Gundam Deathscythe Hell. This would be the Endless Waltz version of Gundam Wing. Again, the upgraded suit for Duo Maxwell. Again, highly anticipated coming out. This is now the second confirmed Endless Waltz figure that Gundam Universe has came out with. Wing Zero Custom being the first. Before we put all the accessories on, and check some range of motion. Decent crunches. Full 360 swivel on the arm, which we would expect from both arms. Got some movement from the shoulder blades, so we can take them all the way up, all the way down. They're double jointed on the elbow. That extra range of motion, so that's nice. Standard ball joint on the hands. A little bit of a head nod. 360 head movement. No left right. We can lean a little bit. Forward kick is possible, limited. Foot feels like it's on a, well, not on a ball joint. So limited foot movement as well. Just fine. Backwards knee bend is going to be on a double joint. A little bit more motion, but not a whole lot. Semi-splits. We have movement from the front skirt, so we can be able to move the legs. Side skirts as well. Nothing for the rear skirts. We'll wrap the basic figure. As seen a little bit earlier, it does give you the instructions. So not every Gundam Universe figure has had this historically. So it's nice to see that they're actually giving these again. We have our scythe. Simple plug and play. Get to the side for the time being. Oops. So 2 hands. In addition to the body peg, you got your main backpack portion, wings in the back. I am dropping pieces everywhere. One of the replacement hands is more like a one that you would hold with a beam rifle. Second is more of a beam saber holder. So, although we don't have a beam saber to hang on to with this figure, we're going to try something later on. So we're just going to go and replace both of these hands and see if we can maneuver them in a way to pose with both hands holding the scythe. Get them put together first. See what he looks like. From what I'm seeing on how you put this backpack together, I gotta be honest, I don't see a way for you to close it on him. So for those that remember in the OVA, the wings would be able to close in front of him. Does not look like you're going to be able to do that with this figure. Looking at the directions, no, you're not going to be able to close the wings on him. So let's get the original action figure real quick and do a quick comparison. Alright. This one I'm talking about for the wings. Action figure wings, you can fold them out, fold them in, kind of give them coverage. You know, one of the things that we've seen them in. Dropped in, opened his wings, good to go. Gundam Universe figure doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that. Let's see if we can make him hold the scythe with both hands. See if this is going to be possible. We should be able to easily slide in the left hand. And the right hand. It's probably going to be a little nerve-wracking for some people, because you kind of had to pull the fingers back a bit and hope that you don't snap the thumb off. Which, there we go. Okay. We're good. So if you want them to hold it with two hands, you can have them hold it with two hands. If you want them to hold it with the one. You're going to be limited on what movement you can put them in with the way that the backpack wing is and everything else with the arm movement. These are all thin pieces and the V-wing, so careful when you're doing what I just did. You can kind of hear that it pops. If you want to get into a good pose, should be able to, but maybe not. About as high as I'm going to be able to comfortably get it right there. Alright, hold on. Alright, so all in all, this is definitely one of the figures I was looking forward to. Said you have your standard hands, your accessory hands. You have your standard Gundam base connector. The expectation of the wings being able to close for the cloak was there, but that shouldn't have been an expectation. They didn't show that as being a thing in the product photo, so it is what it is. I'm pretty sure somebody will find a way to customize it down the line. The knee guards do not move at all, so those are just for aesthetic looks. The looks of the figure is great. We'll call it what it is. Okay, it's a great looking figure. Posability, you're going to be fine. Playability, it feels like you're going to be fine for the most part. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to speak for that one for really anyone. This one's going to be a display item only for just like the rest of mine. It will be one of the Gundam Universe figures that I'm going to hang on to just because it is from the Gundam Wing line, my second, or debatably my first or second favorite suit. Wing Zero being the other one. But yeah, this figure will come out in the US in August. So this is the Japanese release here. And I will say if it's something that you're on the fence with, that you're considering, go for it. I mean, it's definitely one of the better Gundam Universe figures out there. The paint scheme is fine. It can use some panel lining. You can do some additional details on it. I mean, if you want to do the water decal stickers, I mean, have at it. But for a $25 figure, you can't really complain with what you're getting with this one, especially not since the quality of the figure has increased from what some of the other ones in the more recent lineup has been. I mean, this is a, we're going to call this one a home run. So, I mean, even getting into it, the Vulcan cannons don't really have any detail on it, so I mean, you could add some to that just to give it that good effect, but from a distance, you won't really notice anyways. And like I said, all in all, it's a nice looking figure. I would recommend picking this one up. And this is definitely on that full-on keep list. Maybe later on in another video, we'll do a comparison with this to the first release of Deathscythe, just to see how much different it is from the first release and how much better the quality has either improved or stay the same or whatever the case may be. But yeah, no complaints here. This one is a win for Gundam Universe. Yeah. Leave your comments below if you have any suggestions on any Gundams you want to see for future videos, or let me know what your favorite suit was, and then maybe we'll do a video on a figure from that suit. But till the next time, thumbs up on this one. See you in the next video.